Did you know that Stampin' Up! Has an entire line of awesome things that aren't even listed in the catalog? That's right. Today we're going to go ahead and dive right into the online exclusives vault. Hi, I'm Julia with Julia Sue's Stamping. And today I'm going to share with you one card layout and 5 really awesome ways to create that layout using the online exclusives. Maybe you've missed these products. Maybe you didn't even know they were there, but we're going to fix that today. So this is perfect if you are short on time, but you want to make some pretty incredible cards. I'll share with you step by step how to create these cards, and the best part is there's no catalog flipping involved. If this is your first time to the channel or you've been here 100 times, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here to hang out with me for a little bit today. If you're watching the premiere, that means I'm over in the live chat ready to hang out with you. Please pop over and say hi. Ask any of the crafty questions you may have, or just let me know if you're loving what you see. Absolutely love chatting with you in real time. It's like a fun crafting session. Are you catching the replay? You're still in the right place. Everything I share is available, and I have my blog linked down in the description for whether you're watching the premiere or the replay, where I have a free downloadable tutorial for you, and you can follow along, rewatch the video, and create these cards on your own with any stamp set and inks and papers that you have. I want to share with you how versatile this wonderful card layout is. And please remember to hit that subscribe button. I post lots of videos, so you'll get plenty of crafty inspiration. I think we should get started. How about you? Let's go. With a little bit of the Painterly Pairs Designer Series paper, remember I've got all the measurements listed on my blog in a downloadable free PDF just for you. I'm going to take this and put it into my trimmer. I'm going to put the bigger end up at the top, and now I'm going to cut it. I'm going to angle it so that I have a smaller end down here and a wider one up at the top. So it's kind of like a chunky triangle. And now I'm going to do the same thing again, only this time I'm going to angle it a different way. And I never want to have a definite triangle. I always want it to not quite be a triangle, just to leave a little bit of width down there at the smaller end. Okay, I'm trying to get that on there right. Okay. I'm going to do it again with this piece here. And I think I have enough for just one more. It's going to be pretty skinny, but there we go. All right. Then I like to put these pieces in order onto the silicone sheets so that I know what order they go in. And it's kind of easy to remember because it'll be skinny at the top, then skinny at the bottom, skinny at the top, skinny at the bottom, and so forth. You get the picture. Now I'm going to layer these using the liquid adhesive so that I have time to move it around just a little bit if I feel like I need to. One at a time onto a little bit of the Secret C Designer Series paper. And I know that the skinnier end needs to be at the bottom on this first one. And I'm going to try to have the sides and the top be pretty even all around that Designer Series paper. And the side where the next piece goes, it won't be the same width. It'll be thinner because it's a mosaic, so it comes together. All right, And they're all adhered on there well. Good. Okay. That turned out so well. I love it. Adhering our mosaic art piece to a bit of the cloud cover cardstock. I have a thick basic white cardstock base, and I'm going to go ahead and put the cloud cover that has everything on it, front panel, down onto the card front. After choosing the pear and the stem that I want to cut out, I go ahead and put the die cuts on, run them through my cut and emboss machine, trying to get them out of here. So carefully peeling off my Post-it tape. Awesome. Perfect. The sentiment is from the Perfectly Pear stamp set, and snagging the Secret C ink, I will simply put the sentiment onto a scrap of basic white with a gorgeous thank you in there. Now I'm going to punch it out with the modern oval punch. So I think I want to have it up a little bit higher and to the side, but I'm trying to get it even there. Whenever you do a punch and the edges seem to kind of stick up a little bit, simply put them down with your bone folder. Same thing as when you cut things with your paper trimmer and the edges of the cardstock feel like they're up a little bit. All you need to do is get it down using your bone folder. I'm going to be generous, and more than I usually am, actually. Okay, taking the paper backing off and placing that up on the top. It creates such nice depth and a bit of a shadow. And now I'm going to have this pear and its cute little stem right there. So I'm going to put the dimensionals on the bottom part of the pear here. I kind of see where it will go. And a little bit of adhesive at the top part of the pear, because that's going to be connected to my thank you. And now they're pretty much at the same height. I can do the same thing with the stem and the leaves here. I'm going to put a dimensional behind this group of leaves. It fits just right. And let's see, just a little bit of adhesive right there at the bottom part. Maybe some liquid glue would be better, but the adhesive worked just fine. Made it just a tiny bit on there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty. That worked out really nicely. And now for the inside very quickly. Then this one's done. So a little bit of the adhesive here. I'm going to surround it with some Secret C, and this is going to simply echo the front part of the card, including the little bit of Designer Series paper. I'm going to put a strip along the bottom and inside the card. So just taking that little 1/2-inch strip with some adhesive onto it, and then adhering that to the bottom of the card inside with some Mossy Meadow ribbon here. I'm going to simply put it into a pretty little knot, and it's the Mossy Meadow and Gold. Then a glue dot will adhere it perfectly to the card. And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? And What a fun, easy layout. A mosaic layout. The envelope let me know it wanted to be on the fun too. So I decorated the flap with a little bit of that same designer series paper. So now that you've seen how quick and easy this layout with an envelope is, and you think you've seen all this layout can do, then think again. All right, so here's a really fantastic one I did, and this time I took the layout and put it up here. And inside the card, all right, this is using the With You in Mind stamp set right here. And that's all I did was stamps, ink, and paper. I do have some Cajun craze and gold gems here, whatever, if they're dots or gems. And this is how I decorated that envelope, simply stamping the flap. How fun is that? It's so colorful and crisp. The colors are fall-ish, but not too much. A little pecan pie inside, pecan pie around the heartfelt hexagon punch out there. So version number 2. And version number 3 is giving Pinterest-worthy vibes here without any extra effort. All I did with this one was use the prairie grass stamp set. I inked it up on a bit of basic white cardstock, and with the black, then I'd use blending brushes, some mossy meadow ink, a little bit of crushed curry, some pumpkin pie at the top, trying to give a feel of mist coming off of the prairie early in the morning, feeling, and sending the healing power of love. This is the only one where I use something that isn't an online exclusive. I use the Nested Essentials dies. So that's the only one. Other than that, every single thing on all of these is from the online exclusives. And for the envelope, I decorated this one in a different way because there's more than one way to do stuff, right? Now, how do you think this layout's going to work for a Christmas card? It's fantastic. I used the Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper with this one, and the very fun Jar of Joy stamp set. This is so adorable. It's just the cutest thing. I use the Sweet Jars, the Sweet Jars, let's see, what is a Builder Punch? Yeah, that's it. And I always like to keep a little bit of a basic black scrap that I've already punched the Builder Punch in, and then all I need to do when I'm going to use the stamps is I put them with the flat side up right in that punched out area, and the lid as well. That way I stamp it, then once I have the stamps like that, I simply put the acrylic block right on top, stamp it, and I know when I stamp it, I can punch it out, and I'm going to get both these items punched out perfectly every single time. So with this one, it is just a little bit of crumb cake, some pecan pie. The Timeless Plaid ended up just being perfect for the mosaic, and wishing you the sweetest Christmas. And inside, the Sending a Jar Full of Cheer. I love how this one turned out. So matching envelope as well. And then a fun birthday card, which is so cheery. You know, the Cheers and Sips stamp set and the Celebratory Designer Series paper is perfect all year round because we always have things to celebrate, and fancy drinks are always super fun too, right? So got a little bit of the mesh gold, the ribbon here, and this is just so much fun. I love how all of this turned out. So perfect. All right. Look at all those varieties. How fun is this mosaic layout? Who knew that one layout could do all of that? Remember, the online exclusives aren't hidden because they're secret. They're just quietly waiting to become your new favorites. And I really hope that seeing some of these variations are going to help inspire your next creative project. Remember to check out the links below where you can grab your own PDF tutorial, and that way you can follow right along and recreate these yourself. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe so you get lots more crafty inspiration, and I would love to know what your favorite variation was. Please let me know. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day today and that you have a chance to get inky. Bye!